Hello, it is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. I'm Chris Bremo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Wednesday crossword, which means a midweek, mid-difficulty solve. It'll have a theme, and this midweek, mid-difficulty themed edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Overfull Hitbox, Jake Rodkin, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the ineffable Josh Bordeaux. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support sustaining this series, bringing these videos to allowing me to bring them to you each day. I really do appreciate it. And if you'd like to join their ranks, you can do so at patreon.com/dailysolve or via the description field link, which you can find in below the video. And there you'll get the bonus videos, as well as for benefactors, the Let's Check the Cross's official mug. I seem a little bit jumbled today. Let's hope that doesn't extend to the crossword solve. In any case, thanks so much to everybody who does support the Patreon campaign. I really do appreciate it. And thanks as well if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. That's a big help. And there's also that Daily Solve Discord chat server you can join via a description field link. It's a nice, friendly chat community. Check it out. Now let's get on to the crossword. This is a Wednesday puzzle by Mary Ellen Uthlout, who's constructed a small handful of puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited once again by Joel Faliano. It will have a theme. Let's find out what it is, and let's start solving. All right, befitting the circumstances. Something befitting the circumstances is apt. It's appropriate. Blindside, say. To blindside someone is to what? Assail them? I don't think that's right. To surprise them, to ambush them. That makes more sense. If you're blindsided, you've been ambushed. Bovine expression. Moo, so bovine dealing with cows, and they might express something with a moo. I guess I don't know. Do they express things, or I guess probably express some general sort of mood. Anyway, big cats and opportunists both do this. Pounce, yes, okay. So big cat pounces physically, and an opportunist pounces on an opportunity, seizes an opportunity. Basic drum, tom-tom. Not sure why that's basic per se. I mean, it is a drum. It's a tom-tom is it's a pitched drum, not necessarily pitched to notes that you play on a staff, but pitched relative to one another. So some of them are higher than others. I don't know. I don't know why it's basic, but I think it's probably the answer given it starts with T-O. Buzzer you wouldn't want to hit. A bumblebee. There we go. That'll be it. You wouldn't want to hit it and get stung, I suppose. No, but do bumblebees... Now I can't remember which bees actively sting. Anyway, I guess they probably do. Bridle, that's an embarrassing reflection I just had. Bridle attachment, a bit attached to a horse's bridle, I think that probably means. And then Byron by ancestry, Scott. So there we go. Lord Byron, presumably. And then here we have break up as a knot, would be to untie a knot. If you're blessed with skills, you're able. That's probably the answer. Belling the cat, storyteller. Is that Aesop? Probably. It's one of Aesop's fables. I think that's probably the answer. Let's look at the crosses and see. Before in verse. Yes, air is a poetic way to say before. So there we have it. Bench warmer. I have no idea what this is. Bench warmer. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Box of spaghetti's weight. 1 pound, I suppose. Yeah, that must be the answer. And then Burns books. Books by Burns, by Robbie Burns. Poems. So there we have another Scottish poet. Well, in this case, Scottish poet, as opposed to, I guess we were saying Byron was of Scottish descent, but there we go. All right. I wonder if that's thematic in any way. Probably not. Borat follow-up by from Sacha Baron Cohen. Bruno. It's one of the characters played by Sacha Baron Cohen. Oh, substitute, benchwarmer. That should have been obvious to me. For some reason it wasn't. So A bench warmer is someone sitting on the sidelines waiting to be substituted in. Okay. Barrier for an aspiring DA. Burns books. Is this poesy, maybe? As a, term used to refer to poetry or poems? Because I think the barrier for, so district attorney would need to go to law school. And I think the exam for that is the LSAT, the law school admissions test, I think. So this probably isn't Burns books. Yeah, it probably isn't poems. And that makes sense. You wouldn't say these books are poems. I mean, I guess you could say that. You'd say these books contain poems or these books are poetry. But if you wanted a five-letter word to say what these books are, you could say poesy. I mean, you probably wouldn't, but you could. Bachelor in Paradise Network. I don't know. ABC, AMC. I don't know. I guess network. No, because you could refer to a cable network. Breast milk container, a baby bottle. So I'm just wondering. Oh, you're right. Okay. So we have two B's. We have bumblebee, baby bottle. So probably, I bet this will have two B's. Brewer's implement, a beer. A brewery? It's not really an implement. Oh, well, we wouldn't say brewery after saying brewer in the clue. It's probably beer something. Beer. I can't think what it is. What about this one? We'll just see if we can spot any of these. Blissful soak, a bubble bath. Oh, every single clue in the puzzle starts with B's. Starts with a B. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I wish I would have noticed that. I absolutely didn't. Look at that. All right. Well, anyway, blissful soak is a bubble bath. What about this one, I bet? Best wishes for your once-a-year celebration and a wish for solvers of this birthday. Sorry, a wish for solvers of this puzzle, but I think the answer is going to have birthday in it, which is why I said that. And a wish for solvers of this puzzle. Happy B-Day? Okay, I don't actually understand. Oh, that's annoying. A wish for solvers of this puzzle. Best wishes for your... Oh, I can't figure it out. Oh, that's so aggravating. What about... I'm going to try and solve this now. Bangkok coins. Bot? Think? No. Because shouldn't this start with B? Burglar deterrent. Alarm. Black-eyed pea, probably? Ballet step. I'm not sure. Oh. No, this doesn't start with B. It is bot. I think I spelled it wrong, but yeah, bots, probably. Break into pieces, smash. Yeah, okay. My instinct was right. I just spelled it slightly incorrectly initially. Buy a drink for, say, to treat someone. So happy B-Day. Okay, so it is just that. Best wishes for your once-a-year celebration. Happy B-Day. And a wish for solvers of this puzzle. Is it B-Day? Is there some kind of day today? Or is it just B-Day because the puzzle is full of bees? Probably. Probably that. That's very funny. What if... yeah, ended up sort of solving this puzzle in a funny way, but we'll just finish it off. Belief that bulls hate the color red, e.g. That's a myth. I think that's actually been referenced even in the crossword previously as a myth. Behold, the kingdom of God is in the blank of you. Is in the mines, maybe? I'm not actually sure what this quote is. Bone in a cage, rib. It could be mines. Bow tree, mediator. I'm not sure what that's getting at. Block in a way. Dam or jam or bar. Bow tree, mediator. Beset. Assail. Oh, that's funny. Didn't I say... I considered maybe this would be assail, and now I actually do think, which I didn't think was the answer, but now I think this is. In fact, it's almost symmetrical to my initial assumption. Block in a way, yeah. So it could be bar or jam or dam. It could still be any of those, actually. Bang out again as a text would be to retype it. Body part with a ball and socket is a hip. Bow tree, Buddha. Oh, okay. Buddha meditated in the bow tree. Okay. There we go. So barley brew is ale. Blind to a duck is a ruse. Oh, the kingdom of God is in the midst of you. Okay, so I was wrong about that. But there we have it. We've solved it. By the 1980s, this sea had become two lakes, the Aral Sea, and Bard's always is air, a contraction of ever, in a poetic kind of way. Business ends of swords are the blades, right, of course. I don't know why that took me so long, but there we go. Battery type is, I don't know. Bach exercise could be an etude. Brims with is teams with. Bird's rank abbreviation is an admiral bird, presumably. Battery type is, I'm not sure. What about this? Biden's advisors, a cabinet, so president's advisors are the cabinet. So what is the battery type? Oh, NiCad, nickel cadmium. Yeah, okay, that is a kind of battery. And then bring back together is reunite. Benedict follower, so you could be a Benedictine monk, maybe. And so in this case, follower is referring to the letters that actually follow the word Benedict, or the name Benedict in this case. So as opposed to necessarily an adherent of Benedict, although it's a nice clue because a Benedictine is, in fact, in some sense, a follower of Benedict as well. So it's a slightly sort of recursive clue. Okay, backyard get-together, a barbecue. And a bad-tempered sort could be a crab, sort of angry or dissatisfied person. Beef on a skewer, e.g. a kebab. And then bacterium requiring oxygen is an aerobe, which makes sense given the aero prefix there. Beef on a skewer, all right, kebab, we have that, yes. And then big name in D.C., Kamala could be. Kamala Harris, the vice president of the U.S. And then bears as a child. Oh, maybe this isn't beer. Brewer's implement. Because bears as a child, if one bears a child, one has a child. So brewer's implement is I don't know. I don't know what that is. Beatles hit and I love her. There we go. Bieber's that should be me. Okay. And Bedouins, e.g., are an example of an Arab people. So that e.g. just means Bedouins are an example of the thing. It's not saying all Bedouins are Arabs, but Bedouins would be one example of Arabs. So there we go. Brewer's implement. Oh, kebab. Sorry, I was initially, I sort of combined the UK and US sort of spellings of kebab. I was more frequently see it spelled this way here in the UK, K-E-B-A-B. So I started typing in K-E, but then Arobe put in the O there, but I forgot to then go back and change this to an A, which then might have made this more obvious to me at the time that a brewer's implement could be a baseball bat, because there is, in fact, a baseball team called the Brewers. And that didn't come to mind for me at all when I first read this clue, but there we have it. I don't actually remember where the Brewers are from. Are they... I honestly can't remember. I'm sorry about that. I apologize to any Brewers fans. Buckle up. It's the law. The police are here. Bering Sea Islander, an Aleut. Aleut. A-L-E-U-T, Aleut would be the group. Aleuts could live, on islands within the Bering Sea. Okay, blasphemes. If you blaspheme, you swear. Use profanity. Born in the USA is a Bruce Springsteen hit. And to blind someone with rope, bind with rope is to lash something to something else. And then a Bali product is a bra. Is that a company? I actually don't know what this is referring to. I guess it's a undergarment company. Okay, must be. Ben-Hur get-ups. So Ben-Hur is a biblical epic, and so might have characters in togas, Romans wearing togas. Burst as of wind would be a gale of wind. Bachelor in Paradise Network. Oh, right. Okay, so it is ABC, it looks like. I've never even heard of this. It must be a spinoff of The Bachelor, I guess. And then Beldame. Oh, I don't even know this word. Beldames. Don't know. Bond servant, often. I don't think I know this either. Okay, let's keep going. Brownish red shade. I don't know. Bivalve mollusks. Does this have to be gale? No. Okay, I was wondering if it could be gust. Yeah, because this is plural, bivalve mollusks. Well, no. Mussels doesn't fit. I don't know why I can't see what that is. Beyond the pale. If something's beyond the, but it's question mark. So I read beyond the pale and I was thinking, well, that's just unacceptable. But no, the question mark makes this more of a pun. And I'm not sure what it is. Bing Crosby's record label. I don't know. Decca, maybe? It's a 5-letter record label. Bond servant, often. Oh, a debtor. Someone who's bonded to you, maybe in debt to you? I bet that's it. I bet that's the answer. So maybe that is Decca. That would be a good guess if so. Belief system could be an ethos or an ethic. Ethos, probably. Bordeaux, summer. Oh, été, so summer in France. So Bordeaux just being used to indicate a location in France. So the French language, the word for summer. Brownish red shade. Oh, chestnut. There we go. Bivalve mollusks are... Oh, cockles. Right, okay. That is not a word I think of very frequently, but it is probably best known to many people from that song. It goes, cockles and mussels alive-o. Anyway, there we have it. You do see them at the fishmonger sometimes. Beldames, crones. Okay, that must be a term with which I'm just not very familiar. And then beyond the pale, ashiest. So, right, okay, you're not just pale, you're the ashiest. You've gone totally white. I don't know, you've seen a ghost or something. Budweiser beer is aged using this wood. It must be beechwood. I didn't know that. And biathlete's need is a ski. All right. And that's that. There we go. That was the Wednesday crossword. Nice themed crossword with a very specific and thorough theme. We had every single clue in the puzzle beginning with a B, something that it took me a while to notice, in fact. And just very, very well done by Mary Ellen Uthlaut. And happy B-Day. I wonder if it's her birthday or maybe this is a cryptic wish on her behalf to someone she knows. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what triggered this, but happy birthday if it happens to be your birthday today on May 15th. Happy B-Day. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle if so. And let's take a look quickly at our theme. We had bumblebee, baby bottle, baseball bat, and bubble bath, and those were all part of wishing you a happy B-Day. So happy B-Day if that applies. And I'll be back tomorrow with the Thursday edition of the crossword. Should have an intricate or surprising theme in some way. Come back and find out what it is. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Wednesday. Take care.